Good morning guys, I just arrived at KL base here, and as you can see, Volvo EX30's media preview, launch, event, whatever you want to call it. This gigantic board over here, morning. Alright, and I just done my registrations, and what could that be? Let's have a look. Morning. So Volvo being Volvo, they do their stuffs well. So the tagline will be big on tech, big on safety, because the car is small. All right. So this has a phone lanyard, NFC card, and an EX30 card holder. So it's a very unique touch and go card. I appreciate that. And that's the lanyard. That's the card holder. Drop it into the car first. If not, I can't work carrying this thing. I already don't like carrying stuff with me. Alright, I heard news the other day, Volvo will be very exciting in the next couple of years, because they're gonna launch like what, 6 cars in the next 2 years? Not in Malaysia, but at least globally. So we already know that they have launched the new XC90 and EX90 in global markets. What we can expect, they have already hinted the ES90 will come, and probably XC60 and EX60. So drop this in. Can I drop my bag in as well? I should, right? Just drop it in. Okay, the boot will be a better place, I guess. Not under the sunlight. Yeah, just throw everything in. Lock the car. Just drop off my kids. Yeah, there we go. All right. Yeah. This is always a nice place. For those who do not know or not from Malaysia or KL, this used to be our military airport, and the airport has been moved, and now this place, for time being, is one of the favorite places to do events because of the giant runways and the hangar over here. Look at that. That's how much they've invested and wanted this place to be, this launch to be a successful launch. Alright, so the EX30 is a small car. Wow, look at that. Look at that. Yeah. So I've driven the car in Sweden. It's tiny, but if you look at recent launches of many brands, they are pushing smaller cars, more interesting use of materials. Look at that, discarded denim fibers, all that to use on the interior of the car. Very interesting stuff. And Volvo is big on environmental sustainability. And look at that, in a sea of traffic of bigger cars, you have a small car that allows you to slither through traffic. Wow, a lot of photography spots. That's where you stand, right? And that's where they'll take your photo, like that, right? Okay, so let's move around. Yep, a lot of media, a lot of lifestyle people. I think a lot of familiar faces are here, and that's like the holding area where we have our breakfast, coffee, and all that before we proceed inside. All right, let's get a cup of coffee first. Good morning. Good morning. Coffee, fika. It's like a fika session. Thank you. Have a fika session before we start. What are all these? Cheese donut, pistachio, yeah, the usual stuff. Alright, so keep us well fed before the event starts.
Just keep people alive. That's enough.
impressive setup. Let me show you around.
Is triple cake. What's important? Lives. Life. Love. Pilots. Protection.
Pretty epic.
Because that's what happens.
That is pretty epic. Yeah.
And then run towards it. So safe, unknown world. We think it's the most important one of all, and we'll continue to dedicate ourselves to that. For you, for your loved ones, for the planet.
So now is the media session, and later on tonight it will be the customers. It will be the customers. Over for life, and then we will see the famous Auntie Xiao come out later on.
So basically, there's millions of ants, and they're like tiny, but they can carry big things like sticks, seeds, mushrooms. Drawing kids.
Very impressive. I'll continue the video later.
The vibe check. How's everyone feeling? If you're excited, don't make noise. Good. Appropriate. If you're excited, make noise. Come on, make some noise. Give me some energy. Yes! That's what I'm talking about. Thank you so much. I think today is going to have a lot of fun, a lot of reveal for
That's
a lot
the
of
famous
you. So,
Jen.
this is the brand's latest SUV that is big on tech, big on safety, with the smallest car. EX30! Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the Volvo EX30.
Cause it's the little things that make an awful love. Draw me a kiss from across the road.
The photo opportunity.
So they have launched the car, they have rolled the car out.
Our launch disembark.
As you can see here,
our media friends, it's time for the
from the
money
very right
shot.
side, you have
As our handsome drivers.
the black one,
Themselves from the car.
the grey, the white, the yellow. The yellow looks good. Because my personal preference will be white. But it's a very good looking car. So if you want to, I mean, I've driven it and published my review when I was in Sweden. But of course, that's a left-hand drive car. This one, as you can see, they are all right-hand drive, locally assembled, and they're a looker. So think of it as think of it as the electric version of your Golf GTI, right? But instead of looking like
for another photo opportunity,
instead of looking like
it
a
will be
hatchback,
in the middle,
it
and
looks
the left, and then the right.
like
okay? So everyone gets a chance for this photo
an SUV
op.
profile.
Our media friends, feel free to come closer to the stage if you want to. Big smiles to the front and middle on the stage for now. Two more poses before we move on to the left.
Hello.
Perfect. Can we please have our Chris and Patricia kindly turn to your left side for our media friends on the left side of the
Yep.
Perfect. And now give us some love on the right side, Patricia and Chris over here. Thank you so much.
Sorry. Yep.
Thank you very, very much.
Done my part and off I go. Later on, then you guys know more about the cars. Right, so
All
if
right,
you
we have one last moment for video right in the middle
want
of
to
the
see
stage.
more of the car,
Big
there we go.
smiles.
Shouldn't be any big difference with the ones that we reviewed.
This is it, ladies and gentlemen, the
in
Volvo
Sweden,
EX30,
but-
where every moment matters. And after
So
this,
think of it
Patricia's
as a
gonna be sharing
luxurious,
more about that, but
small
in the meantime,
electric car
take a
for your
lot of
daily
photos.
runabout,
We're here
for
you
your
to
hairdressers,
help us celebrate
sending the kids to
this
school,
wonderful launch.
buying groceries, going to your
Perfect.
yoga,
Thank you so much.
playing
I'd like to invite
pickleball
Chris
or paddle,
step
you know.
down to,
So that would be
your seat. In the meantime, I'd like Patricia,
the usage of this.
she will
As we
be
can
coming
see,
back on stage
the growing
to share
popularity
with you additional
of
information on
tiny,
the EX30.
luxury,
So to our
luxurious
media friends, kindly
cars.
find your seats.
Right, you
We
see
are
the
going
Lexus
to
LBX
proceed
and
with
all
the
that.
rest of the show. Don't worry.
Yeah, these are
After the
getting
show,
popular.
You will have plenty of opportunities to take lots and lots of pictures. I
Yeah,
promise
let's
you.
go sit down first.
Patricia, I think everyone's ready to hear what you have to say. But presentation of what EX30 has to offer, how every moment matters. As what Elaine mentioned, I think a lot of you are very excited for our next speaker who's coming up on stage.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Here comes the
very
price.
excited, to know the price, but please hang on just for a few minutes. I hope it's not more than 10. Alright, my name is Chris Tan, Sales Director of Volvo Car Malaysia. Now, before you reveal the price, allow me to take you through what we are offering for the EX30 and what comes along with it together. And manufacturing warranty with unlimited mileage without any additional cost to you. You do not have to pay an extra package to get this 5 years warranty. But that's not all. The high voltage battery is also warranted for 8 years to give you the additional peace of mind of owning an electrified Volvo. Next up, as for service and maintenance, we have good news for all. Volvo service plan is complimentary for 5 years of the ownership when one purchases the EX30. Yeah. It covers servicing costs, it guards against future price increases, and the best part is fully transferable to the next owner if he or she decides to sell the car within the 5 years of ownership. And when you are our Volvo authorized dealer for servicing, you get to enjoy personal, get free car health checks, and of course, everybody does. Right. Wherever you find that you are covered, you will enjoy 24-hour road assistance program from us for 5 years complimentary. Very simply, by just tapping on the button like you see on the screen. And if you have any questions, you can also get in touch with us, as we have a dedicated hotline that meant by I like my Spotify, I like my Waze to help me get around places, and I love my YouTube when I'm on idle waiting for someone to come. Right? So these apps, together with other technologies in this vehicle, are best experience with seamless connectivity and data. Right? And we have it built in. That's why we have bundled in 5 years of Google services and data connectivity for free. So it's free data, right? Now you can do not have to rely on your personal mobile device to hotspot data to get your vehicle connected. It's all included. How wonderful is that? It's now available to order from 108 ringgit excluding insurance. What do you think about the price? Good? Right. When we say that this will be one of the most accessible EV, Volvo EV, we really mean it. So it comes in 3 different variants, 2 powertrain and 2 equipments, where the EX30 Plus retails at 188,888. The Ultra comes at 208,888. And the top of the range, our highest specs, twin performance is RM 228,888 ringgit excluding insurance.
Very good price.
Give you a moment to snap.
This section. That's it. Like I said earlier, if you have any more questions, if you
Crazy,
have
the price.
I'll list you with all of the information. And for now, it's
That's-
my absolute pleasure to
I'm
let
so
you
happy
know
to
that,
hear the price.
The experiential performance
Right.
drive
188,000
zone
starting
open
price for
right behind me. Those of you who have been
for this car
already registered,
and
please feel free to
208,888
as what
for
Patricia mentioned, it is
the,
different. I tried it
higher
yesterday.
spec variant.
I was the guinea pig, and it is different. It
and
is
then
unique,
228,888
and it puts a smile to my
for
face.
the high performance
Also on top of that, those of you who
variant.
have
That
not
is
signed up
crazy.
for the experiential experience,
really
please
good.
feel free to reach out to any of the people. The cars are going to be here until 1:30 p.m. There will also be another set of cars outside.
There we go.
All 3 variants put together, so feel free to have your lunch.
Beautiful looking
have the
car.
experience,
Beautiful,
take your
beautiful looking car.
photos,
It's small.
and the cars are here until
It is small.
1:30.
All right. Think
That, on behalf of Volvo
Think
Car Malaysia,
Golf
it's an
GTI,
absolute pleasure
and you're not
to
far
host
off.
you. My name is Jen
Okay.
Chia, and I'll see
In
you
fact,
guys around. Enjoy your afternoon.
the back seats are a little bit tighter than the Golf GTI, right? This car was designed to have a small footprint. It's designed to be small. It's designed to be nimble. It's designed to be good looking, stylish, and using renewable materials. All these are renewable materials that they use throughout. Very cleverly designed. You see, the door handle comes in together with the inlays, and the molding of the door panel. You see, these are nicely engineered materials, right? And you don't mind it because it's clever. It uses less part, but creates so much room for you, right? It's a, you can say it's plasticky, but it's using smart materials, smart renewable ways. You see, they even use less switches, right? We used to have a few switches on the seats, but this one is just one alone doing everything, and it's so intuitive. Immediately he knows how to use it.
Those of you who are
Right.
here, taking photos and you wish
Well, that's how it is.
a little bit of outdoor vibes, these are also outside, as I mentioned.
Can't get used to it.
Feel free to roll about. I'm going to give
So,
you some indication
yep.
of how we're going to
188,000.
create this whole entire driving experience for the experiential and performance drive.
Oh, are we going to hop up the cars immediately from here?
I'm so happy to see
So that's the launch venue. The cars roll out, and here would be probably where they pick up people. So you can come for the experiential drive. The starting point is here. They're gonna slide away this screen, and the cars can roll out. Perhaps, I guess that's how it is. And one by one, they will pick you up now. Do we do it indoors or outdoors? Interesting. Is this where we queue up for? All right, thank you. Hello. Hi. Horizon.
Have you take a permit?
Sorry.
Because you need to see the screen.
I did not.
See your name, you can just come.
I see.
Your media name will be shown on the slide.
Ah, okay.
Refer to that first.
Got it.
Yep.
Got it. So it takes turn. You wait for your media title to be shown on the screen.
on the stage left, right there.
Ah, there we go.
As you can see
And then we can hop in.
The screen is
Yep.
Tatler Malaysia. I would like to call upon Tatler Malaysia
Yep.
representative. Kindly head to the guy who's waving.
So yep, while we're doing so, let's show you the yellow color, which I don't get to see in Europe. Right, I've not seen this color in Europe. That's a very nice looking yellow, and I need a yellow color car amongst all my cars to make up the color of Malaysian flag. So I've always needed a yellow color car.
Yes, I've also seen some people
that's a good looking color.
slowly walking into the
Very good looking color. So it's 20,000 more if you want the yellow color, because it only comes with the Ultra. Alright, the Ultra, which includes panoramic. Is it panoramic?
One more time, I repeat for
Yes, panoramic glass roof, and you have the 360 cameras and all that. So that's 20,000 more. So which I think is a good price. I mean, it's a Volvo, starting price of 200,000, and Volvos are always smart with their compartments. Look at that. Oops. They're always clever with it. Yeah. So it's a very clever hidden compartment. Look at that. That's Volvo. And you have hooking points and all that. Power tailgates. Yes, it's not. See, the thing is this. It's not hyper spacious, but sometimes I say any room in front of your knee is extra room. So it fits. You can slot your feet underneath, so you can have a comfortable journey. Look at that. All right, I am 180 cm, 5'11", size 12 feet, and I can have my feet comfortably here, right? No sharp edges for kids, and all these trays. Look at that.
This is the last
Look
call,
at how cute it is. That's Volvo.
Airplane, right? So this is the
There's
last call
moose,
for Tatler Malaysia.
the trees, the clouds.
Kindly head towards the
Because anyway, you need some molding lines to make it strong, right? Might as well make it cute. Okay, and then of course the front part can be extended out, and these are the window switches, right? So everything that they're thinking when they created this car is to reduce the components here, right? You see, it's a very simple molding. It's a single piece molding, and then it creates a lot of room with the door pockets, and even the handles are unified together. And look at this metal door handle, feels really good. Rubberized at the end, dampen the spring loading action, and then you have the satin chrome material together. So all of it, right? You just feel that it's a very cleverly engineered way to produce the car at a lower cost, so that they transfer the cost to you, and then they can spend the money on the range of the battery, right? Everything that is crucial and essential is there, right? You have the lights, you have all that, hook points and all that. Look at the panoramic glass roof. And then Volvo seats are the most comfortable in class, and you no longer need a pocket over here, because this is huge, and then this is huge, right? You put a lot of stuffs here. The windows, they go all the way down, right? Very easy and understandable to operate. And let me see if split folding is not. So if
One more time, I'm calling upon Tajria, Power List,
how do I? Let me try and open this. Oh, you press this.
Why? For the performance drive.
There we go. You press this, and then you drop this.
The guy is standing right in front of the stage. He's waving.
And look at that. It folds flat, right? So loading stuffs from behind will be extremely easy.
The performance drive. Ladies and gentlemen, one last time.
Look at that. Okay. So it's a tight car. It is a tight car, but it's mainly for your daily runabout. If it is small, it doesn't need that big of a battery to go that sort of range, right? And so this is mainly for those people who need a second car at home to just drive about, to go to work, to send the kids to school, to go hairdressers and all that. And usually a lot of these families have cars like what, a GLA, Mini and all that. Now this car is not as big as the GLA, but I've driven it and the finishing and everything is way better than the GLA, right? Ingress and egress is just about alright, okay? There's the charging port, AC, DC. Right, the front, that's the front of the car. And yeah, so this is the moss yellow. They call it the moss yellow. Right, so that's the driver's position. Everything is kept to simple, simplistic, Swedish simplicity, right? And they make it that way so that basically it uses less material. Look at that. Just one single switch to control the seats, and you turn it to operate the seat back. And it's so intuitive. The moment you hold it, right, you will know how to use it already. Right? It's very intuitive. And I suspect this will be prevalent in the industry moving on, because you don't need extra switches, extra buttons to control it. That's the gear levers, right? You press, very direct. And I've inevitably activated the reverse camera. And this one, you pull it, right? The signals, right? And then you pull it for the lights. Yep. And then the wipers, but someone has opened the corner. I don't think I want to operate that. Oh, okay. No obstructions. Oops. How do I turn it off? Okay. Not gonna touch it. That's the fatigue sensor, and this screen operates everything. Right, you even have an air filter that tells you how's the air quality like. As you guys know, every Volvo car, the air that you breathe inside is all with a HEPA filter. All right. Yep. Okay, and let's have a look at the rest. You have wireless chargers over here, soft touch materials here, and then this one, look at that. So you can have your cup holders here, but you pull this back, it becomes a compartment. You pushed it in one layer, and you still can use your stuff, and you still can have one cup, or you can have two cups, and then you go all the way in. Very clever mechanism. And this one you can open up and have more storage spaces. USB-C, there's a cutout for your wires as well. Very, very clever overall. All right, and then you have, where is that little button? There we go. The glove box is over here, right? This one is for you to store your stuff, and it's almost like a hidden compartment out of sight, and you can only open from the screen. Okay, so very nice, very clever. No lighting here, but lighting here is enough. All right, smart. So put it this way, this car wasn't created to be the winner of the most luxurious, most leather-clad little luxury car. It's not. It resembles another type of luxury. It's smart, environmentally friendly, clever, and just stylish and beautiful and good looking. All right, so I'll wait for my turn later on to go for the experiential drive, even though I've already been in the global media drive. All right, this is clever, and I think what Volvo has on hand is a winner. What Volvo has on hand is definitely a winner, because so far this is the most affordable vehicle from luxury and premium car makers, and you don't feel shortchanged, right? For those of you who bought the Lexus LBX, I'm sorry you did. It's a much better car, alright? Of course it's electric. Okay, so it's my turn to drive. So is this drive exciting? It will be, huh? Let's go. Okay, I'm not gonna waste battery. Alright, let's go. Oh my god. And then slam the brakes. ABS to stop, and then we go again.
Change at around 50.
Around 50. Okay, let's see at what speeds can we do it. We're going at about 60. Very good handling, very good handling. And then I'm at about 80 km/h.
Feel the big top coming in.
Instructor say do it at 40-50, the slalom. Do it at 60, and then the lane change, do it at 45-50. I did it at 70. This car handles really well. Just to let you all know, the suspension pliancy is fantastic. I went through a few speed bumps just now. It just beautiful suspension. Remember I mentioned in the C40
Guys, for the third exercise, going at about 45-50. Most important is I do not want you to press on the brakes. Yeah. The whole
Remember,
idea is for you to be able
in the C40 EV, I mentioned that in terms of suspension, because it's an EV, right, it's very heavy, right? So when you go through a speed bump, you go up. When you come down, it's heavier. But then on this one, the suspension pliancy is beautiful, perfect, right? Look at that. And this is the braking point. Slam the ABS brakes. 100% flat on the floor. Alright? And then you go. And then now is the slalom. Let's see how fast I can do it. I'm at about 70. 60 plus. The lady in front is going a bit slow, so I cannot. Oh my god, she's doing it at 40. I should have let her drive off further.
I think if you compare my car against your car when I'm doing the slalom, you can see the XC40.
Yeah, the EX30 handles way better than the XC40. Yep. And yeah, I should have let her gone for a further distance first before I roll off. Anyway, look at this beautiful skyline. Isn't it gorgeous? Isn't it gorgeous? Isn't it gorgeous? Isn't it gorgeous? I'll take a sideways. Yeah. Beautiful. You can do a lane change at high speed. Look at that, how stable is that? 100 km/h just now. Beautiful handling. So that's what you need to know. And this car is very tempting. The yellow to me is very tempting. Very tempting. And 1,008 per month, I calculated. If I drag the installment period to the longest with the lowest down payment, is 1,008 per month. What a bargain. What a bargain for something like this. Beautiful. So nice. So guys, I think Volvo has a winner on their hands. I think this is a winner. At first I was hoping they can price below 200 with the, I was hoping they can have the lowest one with the starting price at what, 200-ish, and then the performance variant to reach about 260. I was expecting that, right? Because if you look at the GLA EVs EQA's pricing
Stop the car,
and all that.
roll down your window, one on the driver's side, keep the windows open and do release
But
the key.
to see that the starting price is 188,000, higher spec is 200, and then the performance variant is 220. This is a winner. They have a winner at hand. They have a sure winner. Alright guys, this is the best European EV for now. So the team at Volvo created different types of driving experience. As you can see, this one I believe is to showcase the maneuverability, I believe. May I ask, this section is called what type of driving? That one is performance driving, this one? Experiential. Thank you. Thank you. So what does the experiential driving do? Let me see. Alright. You have a starting point. This screen rolls off and then the car will turn over there. I believe is to let the driver feel the maneuverability of the car, because these are all tight spaces, and to see probably the visibility. Yeah. Sorry. No, I just want to know. Okay, got it.
Oh, you just come from there. Yeah. You can have a seat first, so when it's your turn, we'll show them the projector. Okay.
I want to ask, what do they do inside the car here?
It's actually just experience the
The
ride of EX30.
Yes.
So the driver will bring you to watch the function of the car. Then
Got it.
There's some role play right there.
I see, I
Yeah.
see. Got it. Like you talk to the car does something, ask questions and things like that, right? The infotainment system?
Yes.
No. Okay, got it. Thank you. Where's the next one? The other
May I know which media are you from?
Horizon. I've just done performance.
Okay.
This is experience, and is there another one? Because I see 3.
Oh, you have this one also, but then it's not your turn yet. You can have a seat.
Never mind. I don't intend to
Okay,
join this.
no problem.
I don't intend to join this. And I see three
Oh,
slots.
so actually today is only for Zone 3 and Zone 4, only 2
Got
slots.
it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't want to experience this?
I drove it in Sweden. I was a luckier man. All right, thank you. Thank you. All right.
Please come to the front of the stage. We want to take a group photo. Once again, if you are Team Volvo Car Malaysia, come to the main stage. We're taking a group photo to commemorate this incredible launch of this moment. And I see someone there who's on the phone.
Pat, happy birthday.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Okay, we are good. Is everyone here already for
Yeah.
the group photo? So far?
Yeah, I have the same birthday as Patricia, my good friend who works in Volvo. And yep, I love this, man. It's so beautiful.
Alright,
So
Ezra,
good looking.
Ezra from Team Volvo
So,
Car Malaysia, please proceed
the car
to
rides
the
well.
main stage.
Extremely comfortable, snug and tight, but practical, and fast. It's so fast. In fact, you don't even need the performance variant. It's so fast, right? And I think this is a sure winner. For them to be able to get the pricing at 188,000, I think is a very, very good job. And yeah, man, guys, it's time to see Volvo everywhere, I guess. 188,000. What a price. Yes, it's a small car, but in the same way that Mini is a small car. So you guys have to understand this. Just now I explained
Alright, the ones
to
at the back, if you don't see the camera don't see you, so you pandai-pandai, yeah?
I explained to one of the lifestyle media person just now who asked me questions. I told her that she asked me, what is the, is Volvo in a good position against others? I say Volvo is in the best position amongst other European car makers when it comes to EVs. No other European car maker can price a 450 km range car at this price point currently, because they just don't have access to the Chinese batteries and electric components and all that, which Volvo has. Volvo has access to it, so Volvo can price their cars at this price point, which they couldn't. Okay, yeah, no others. Anyway, signing off. And
Jato Dynamics as well as NAS and
as a winner.
Mo,
All right.
please come to the front of the stage.